He woke up to the sound of chewing and realized it was coming from inside his chest. Ethan had been feeling sick for almost a week. At first, it was just a strange pressure in his chest, like he'd slept wrong or pulled a muscle. But each day the sensation grew stronger. By the fourth night, the discomfort had turned into a deep twisting ache that made it hard to breathe. That night he woke up in the pitch-dark bedroom. His mouth was dry, his skin clammy. At first he thought the sound that woke him was just the neighbor's dog gnawing on something, but as his mind cleared, he realized the noise wasn't coming from outside. It wasn't coming from the apartment. It was coming from inside him. Wet, deliberate chewing. He sat frozen, holding his breath, listening. The sound grew louder when he leaned forward, as though it was right beneath his sternum. A slow dread crept through him. He pressed his palm to his chest and felt something shift, something that was not his heartbeat. The chewing stopped. Ethan swung his legs out of bed and staggered to the bathroom, his knees trembling. He flicked on the harsh fluorescent light and looked at himself in the mirror. His skin looked paler than ever, his eyes sunken. Then, from the corner of his vision, he saw movement. Not on him, but under his skin. A ripple traveled across his chest, like something swimming just beneath the surface. His breath hitched. He pulled up his shirt and stared as the movement became more defined. Long, thin shapes pressing outward, stretching the skin but never breaking it. They were fingers. He stepped back from the mirror, shaking his head. No, this isn't... The shapes froze. The chewing began again, louder, accompanied by a faint vibration he could feel in his bones. Then something pushed forward harder than before, pressing its entire face against the inside of his chest. The outline was unmistakable. The curve of a skull, the sharp grin of a mouth that opened impossibly wide. Ethan's breathing grew ragged. He felt its warm, sour breath inside him, as if his lungs had been invaded. It spoke, not aloud but directly into his body, a voice that was both inside his head and echoing in his chest cavity. I've been starving in here. Ethan stumbled back, clutching at himself, but his legs gave out. His vision began to fade to black. The last thing he saw was his reflection in the mirror. Only, it wasn't mirroring him anymore. The reflection smiled, slow, deliberate, impossibly wide, while his own face stayed still. Then the lights went out.